Shalom. This relates to quick reports. You have Brown University ready to a $50 million settlement to restore related to their federal funding. Trump extends terror talks with Mexico 90 days. Congressional stock trades ban debate relating to whether they should ban lawmakers from relating to trading in stocks. You have a congressional ballroom meeting with Trump, September, construction of Trump. Report Canada is complicating trade efforts. That's a source to Newsmax. Relating to that. These are from Newsmax relating to these reports. FAA defends relating to night staffing at Reagan Airport relating to the crash. A woman claiming relating to Medicaid benefits, but she bought a exotic Lamborghini with it. You having the probe in Biden's mental acuity relating to his mental fitness when he was president. There's a probe, an investigation relating to see if there's allegedly any cover-up relating to that. So there's a continuous investigation with that. You had the DOGE, which is Department of Governmental Efficiency, relating to create a $27.8 billion relating to a blunder relating to their work. And you have it's continuation. You having complications with the BRICS are going against relating to Trump, reciprocal retaliatory type pushback relating to the 10% on the BRICS and 25% on India, and 10% on the BRIC nations for undermining or challenging relating to the dominance of the dollar, or threaten that dominance of that dollar. So you have a retaliatory type reciprocal back and forth relating to these tariffs, man. Let's get some reports. CBS News talking about they can remove relating to your bank account. They can close at any time without any warning. That was a CBS News report. This is CBS relating to this. We rely on bank accounts to pay bills, manage, finance, but did you know your bank could close them at any moment without warning? Consumer reporter Josh Sutterwich in your corner with why it could happen, you know what I mean? So they can do that, you know what I mean, because the banks are just like a storage unit, storing stuff. They financially storing your money, you know what I mean? So they have possession of your money. It's your money, but it's in their hands. It's in their holding. So really, they control it, bud. You know what I mean? It's only yours actually when it's in your physical hands. You know what I mean? It's pretty much like form of storage or locking it up somewhere, you know what I mean, to store it at, financially storing it. So, in the guise of, checking accounts and savings accounts and different things, you know what I mean? So, Scripture talks about the rich ruleth over the poor and the borrower is a servant to the lender in Proverbs. You know what I mean? Part of that rich relates to these banking. the banking empires, the banking industry, the banking cabal. You know what I mean? They part of that power structure. They the main ones, man. Ones who rule, ones who have the money rule the world, man. You know what I mean? There's a quote: "Corruption, absolute corruption, corrupts absolutely." In the matter of speaking, paraphrasing. So Scripture talks about relating to money. See if I can get it. Go to 6. For the love of money is the root of all evil. For some covet after, and have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through many sorrows. But thou, O man, man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. Fight for let me read up. Shalak. I went ahead. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. So it's a trap and a snare. Money kind of is like it's a tempter. It's even a seducer, man. You know what I mean? And many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction, which is perdition. In perdition. Hell could be perdition and destruction. So the love of money is the root of all evil. Now money is the defense, as Scripture says. You know what I mean? You use it for according to its purpose. But what it's saying is when you love it, when you have coveted after, you want it, you desire it to a point where the money controls you, that's very problematic. You know what I mean? And it's, So let's continue with the news. More reports. De-dollarization is real, relating to BRICS, batter, and relating to the tariffs. Like I said, a reciprocal relating to the tariffs. Why the world is kneeling to Trump, you know what I mean? So that's the goal, you know what I mean? Kneeling to Trump, compliance. He wants international collective compliance, man, you know what I mean? And BRICS dumps the US dollar. And Trump loses, so they're going to dump more assets, more liquidity, you know what I mean? And relating to that, who's the biggest holder relating to the U.S. debt is China. I believe $750 billion related to China. You have Japan, you have other countries that follow suit relating to holding of U.S. debt, so they can decrease more and more incrementally, aggressively, gradually, inaggressively, assertively relating to letting go of that debt, man, which will be harder for U.S. to do certain things as far as investors would not trust in the aspects as far as that. Also be hard for them to find borrowers for that debt, man. You know what I mean? So it'll make it very difficult and complicated for the U.S., man. You know what I mean? U.S. President Trump has threatened the BRICS countries with sweeping tariffs against, and this time against Brazil and India. They already backfired dramatically. Analysts of the BRICS experts Sean Fu, Warwick Powell, and Anastasia from Think BRICS joined directly after BRICS summit with the damning evidence in the context of why the US dollar is doomed. And that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's doomed. orders relating to, I believe, let me see what it says. Wouldn't order a scorched earth campaign as Trump begs for ceasefire. So, the continuation days relating to that ceasefire, which Putin probably won't do. He will continue to do. Benjamin Netanyahu also and Russia, tensions with that. So, Russia situation, and you have the Gaza and Israel situation. You have also China, Taiwan situation, Cambodia, Thailand. They see some fire under the conditions right now. You know what I mean? So you have different fronts going all over the place, all over the earth, man. Putin orders a scorched earth campaign as Trump begs for ceasefire. So he's intensifying relating to attacks, man. You know what I mean? Putin is intensifying. Because Trump is giving him an ultimatum to do certain things, and that's just escalating Putin to intensify even more, man. Same with Israel. So you seeing the tensions even with Israel and U.S. the rift a little bit, the divide. You know what I mean? Scripture talks about a house be divided against itself. How can that house stand? If a kingdom be divided against itself, how that kingdom can stand? If Satan be divided against himself, how can he stand but have an end? You know what I mean? So you're seeing the division relating to the powers, man. You know what I mean? So this is just quick reports. I hope it helps relating to information. This is Zaya Wolf. I hope it helps. You all praise Yahweh Shemir Shabbat Shemir Kakadash. This is Zaya Wolf. Honors the man of truth on down late. Truth and knowledge, so we know it's truth and knowledge. And I hope it helps relating to information. This is Zaya Wolf. Shalom.